All right, share my screen. Okay, this out of the way. All right. Let's see, it sounds like I didn't mute everyone. Let me try that again.
I'm feeling pretty good going into the next 2 days. For Alice.
There we go. Okay, now we won't have any distractions. Well, welcome. Thanks for being on here tonight, you guys. Like Marianne said, my name is Kenzie King, and I am a director in training with Planet Marketing, and I am also a travel agent with IntelliTravel, and I'm excited for you to be here tonight because I really want you to imagine a few things. First of all, I want you to imagine what time freedom means to you. I want you to imagine what personal freedom means to you and what financial freedom means to you. And we're going to discuss all three of those things and help you understand how you can get closer to each of those things by having a home-based business. So again, you got to imagine your financial freedom. Look at that. Awesome. Personal freedom. Who doesn't want to cruise around in a convertible, having the time of their life? And then, of course, time freedom. Now, this one was really big for me, time freedom. This is really why I signed up for this business, because I was unemployed. I had a young daughter, and my savings were dwindling. I had a really good job before this, and I got let go from that job, let go of, company car, company cell phone, a salary, bonuses, all of that. I lost that job, and I was home and needed something to do to replace that income. So I came across this ad on Facebook, like most of you probably did, and I just thought, you know what, this really could be the answer to what I'm looking for an income that's something that's flexible, completely flexible, because I had my young daughter. I had to have a flexible schedule. And then I also knew that people were traveling anyway, and so I could market to those people and book travel for them. And I love to travel myself. So to me, it was really a no-brainer to start this business. And I did it, and I haven't looked back. It's been about 19 months now that I've been in the business, and I have loved it incredibly. It's been an amazing business for me. So the way that this works, like, this is beautiful. We're going to talk about how you can design your ideal life. Now, with Planet Marketing and being an entrepreneur through the travel industry and e-commerce, tonight we're going to discover how you can earn more through a home-based business, how you can travel more by traveling as a travel professional. Like, we get amazing deals as travel agents. Also, we're going to talk about how you can save more on what people are doing anyway. I mean, people are always traveling, so we may as well take advantage of that. Oh, looks like we popped back to the first. Let me just catch the slides up. One moment, please. There we go. Okay, good. And we're also going to talk about how you can experience more in your life and enjoy all of these things I mentioned without getting a second job. Like, how great is that? 2 jobs are for 2 people. We only need 1 job, or 1 business in my case. Now, this gentleman here, who are we? That's important. This is Mr. Donald Bradley, who I have met in person. He's a very kind, very caring man. He is the Planet Marketing founder and chairman of the board. And this man knows how to run a business. He knows how to earn money. And he has been in sales and marketing for over 20 years. So we have launched this company in 2015. Well, Mr. Bradley launched this in 2015. And so we are an online business provider. So everything you need to run your business is right here on your smartphone, or right here on your computer or laptop. I mean, literally, if you needed to pick up your business and move to another country, you could take your business with you. It would be no problem. Just hook right back up to your Wi-Fi and you're good to go. You can work from anywhere, anytime, whatever works for you. Now, Planet Marketing is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, which is where we're going to be having our convention that we were talking about. And it is an internationally growing company. We're in 20 different companies right now. So we're able to help people from all 20 of those countries to, start their own home-based business and really get the freedom that they want and deserve in their life. That was Mr. Bradley's his real objective in all of this. He wanted people to be able to work from home and get income now that would be sustainable for them and their families. He knows the value of time and financial and personal freedom. So this is a very important company to him. He has great plans for all of us and great care for all of us. Now, Planet Marketing is partnered with IntelliTravel. So Planet Marketing, they're over here as a business. They sell travel businesses. And over here is IntelliTravel, who sells travel. So they're two different businesses, and I want you to understand that they're two different businesses that work together, okay? You can be a recruiter, you can be a travel agent, or you can be both, which we call a hybrid, which many of us are, and it really is the best way to maximize your earning potential. So this gentleman here, he is Mr. James Ferrara, the IntelliTravel co-founder and president. He has been in the industry for over 25 years with travel training, marketing, and sales experience. So he knows what he's doing. Marianne and I actually met this gentleman in Baltimore, and we hung out and talked with him. And he's very, very kind also, and really doesn't mind taking time to talk to people. He's not one of those, like, you know, nose up kind of presidents. He's very, very nice. So IntelliTravel has been in business for over 25 years. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which we all know is incredible to get and even more incredible to keep. And IntelliTravel is based out of Delray Beach, Florida, so a USA-based company, but we can sell globally. We can book travel anywhere in the world, So that's awesome. Now, we have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. So the way a person can become an IntelliTravel travel agent is through a Planet Marketing rep, and that's the only way. They cannot call IntelliTravel and say, hey, I want to be a travel agent. No, they got to go through Planet Marketing because Planet Marketing sells IntelliTravel businesses. All right, now, these next folks here are also amazing people in the business. They're corporate leadership. This gentleman here is Mr. Andy Cawthon, and he is funny. We saw him at convention, and man, he's a jokester. He's really fun, and he's smart. He's really smart. He's the president and CEO of Planet Marketing, and he has decades of executive management, marketing, and sales experience, and he has managed billion-dollar global companies. So he knows what he's doing. He's been around, and he is here to support us in this business all the way. Now, Miss Leanne Treckler over here, she's our COO, and she is the one who manages the Planet support team. So when we can go to convention, she's the one who arranges all the fun things we do, all the, you know, the cheering and the awards and the party and all that, among other things. I mean, she directs the field operations, and she is in charge of team supervision and management. So all very important people in the business, and they all are very genuine, very real, and very, very wonderful. I've met them all. Now, IntelliTravel has gotten many awards and recognitions. I mean, I could tell you all about the Better Business Bureau and all these different things, but I mean, these accreditations, they speak for themselves, and you can read all of those up there. And these are just a handful of the ones that that IntelliTravel have gotten in the past. You can see Princess Cruise Line, a premier agency partner, Travel Leaders Network, President's Circle, and Elite Agency. So some amazing awards here. Again, the Better Business Bureau rating with the A+. So you can rest assured knowing that IntelliTravel is here to stay. They are not a company that's going to fold, up and fold in the middle of the night. We're here to stay. That's comforting to me. So let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about how you can become what the possibilities are of becoming a travel agent, okay? So the earning power of being a travel agent is huge because people travel for so many reasons. They travel for fun. They travel for business. They travel for emergencies. They travel for so many different reasons. And we're in a great position that we can help these people facilitate their travel needs. And we earn a commission. So everybody wins. Everybody wins. We're able to book any kind of travel, like I mentioned before. We can book group cruises. We can do family reunions on those cruises, common interest groups. My aunt is involved in this quilting guild, and they get together and do these things all the time. I should talk to them about booking a group cruise because those ladies like to get together and gab, and that would be awesome. I know they have a crocheting one, which would be easier to transport your crochet hook than a sewing machine, but things like that, common interest groups, even more than that. But the wedding industry is huge too. We can book honeymoons, destination weddings, and also anniversaries. Earlier, before we started, I was talking about this gal who she had contacted my friend and asked her to book her destination wedding for her. And my friend said, why don't you become a travel agent and book this destination wedding yourself and keep the commission? So you know what? That's exactly what she did. She signed up for the business, and she booked her destination wedding with her guests. I was going to say clients, which they kind of turned out to be, but her guests, hotel, airfare, rental car, all of that. And on her own wedding, on these commissions, she earned over $3,000 for just joining up and doing the business. And one booking for $3,000. And all those people were going to go to that destination wedding anyway to be with her. So wow, she was smart. She caught the head at just the right time. Now, we're also able to do group travel. So that includes sports teams, corporate and church retreats, fraternities, sororities. My sister has this, her daughter does this soccer club thing, and they travel all over. Like, in fact, they're going away this weekend, and they've got to get hotels and things like that for that soccer travel club. And so that type of thing we can book travel for also. So really, I mean, the sky's the limit in what we can book. If it needs a ticket or a reservation, we probably can book it and get a commission off it. We can book sporting events. We can book, concert tickets, resort tickets, you name it. So that's awesome. There's a lot out there that we can earn money by booking. Now, IntelliTravel is involved in this $8 trillion annual industry, which is travel. And travel is only projected to grow within the next 10 years to about $15 trillion. You guys, trillion is a lot of zeros. That's a lot of zeros. And travel is here to stay. This is not a product. Well, I would maybe call it more of a service. This is not something that's difficult to sell because it's the #1 research category online anyway. People want to travel. I mean, you probably want to travel. You probably have somewhere in your mind right now that you want to go. So this is the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5, when people are at work at their full-time job, feeling sad and dreary that they wish they were somewhere else. So we can certainly capitalize on the fact that people are thinking about travel and want to be traveling. There's a really large group of demographic in the world, the baby boomers, and they are really, really fueling the growth of travel. And the reason is they're retiring. They're at the age where they've worked hard, they've paid their dues, so to speak, and they are ready to travel. So they're traveling well. They're booking the nice hotels, the nice cruises, the nice resorts, all that type of thing. And there is a baby boomer retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. That is a lot of people for us to be able to market to. A lot of times I get people telling me, I don't know if I can do this because I don't know anyone who travels. Well, I guarantee you there's a baby boomer in your town that travels. I guarantee you. Go talk to him. Go talk to him. Say, hey, I bet you're going to be traveling next month, next year. Let me book that for you and get you the best vacation possible. I guarantee you, you know somebody. Now, millennials, we all know millennials. We may be a millennial. I missed it just by a little bit. I'm a little too old. But millennials are also spending a lot on travel. They're spending about $200 billion annually alone on travel. I mean, we all know millennials want the fun stuff. They want it now. They want it good. And so they're spending money. And so let's help them. Out of the kindness of our hearts, let's help them get that vacation of their dreams. Why not, right? So the beauty about this business is we get paid on what people are doing anyway. Almost everyone you know is traveling or wants to. Really, it's true. It's true. It's a very, very tiny section of the population of the world who do not want to travel. So that's lucky for us. With IntelliTravel, we do earn 70 to 80% of the commissions paid directly to us. And that's great. That's the highest commissions in the industry for home-based travel business through IntelliTravel. You heard it here. We are partnered with major vendors worldwide. So that means we can book with anyone. So let's say you've got a customer who wants to stay in a castle in Ireland, which I had a customer that wanted that. So all I had to do was call the castle in Ireland and say, hey, my client, they really dig your castle and they want to come stay there. So can we book it for them? I give them the details of the dates, all of the billing information. We book it. It's booked. I get a commission. My client gets to go to this amazing castle. That's how it works. That's really as easy as it is. Well, okay, I guess you got to work out a few more details, but you know what I'm saying. It really is just about as easy as that. We do not have any third-party intermediaries. So that means like Expedia, you don't have to pay a fee to Expedia and then somewhere else and then somewhere else. No, you're with your host company, you get your 70, 80%, and that's how you get your money. We are able to do this amazing thing, and it's reserving group cruise blocks. So what that means is, let's say you've got this customer and they want to take a cruise on spring break. We all know spring break is crazy busy times to travel. So if they go online and they try to book this travel for this cruise on spring break and they see that it's sold out, they can come to us, and chances are that we can get them on that cruise, because the reason it may be sold out is because we've got that section already blocked out and reserved on that specific cruise. So we're really lucky in the sense that we can, make sure that we look like a fantastic travel agent that we are, and that our client gets that booking that they really wanted, that they thought was sold out. So you really do look like a magician because this is set in place for us with those group cruise blocks already set aside for us. IntelliTravel is the best in customer support and service. We can call them, we can email them, we can get on a live chat with them. So we've got a few ways to contact them and get our issues resolved if there are any. I mean, you don't become A+ rating with a Better Business Bureau having lousy customer service. That's just a fact. Now, when you enroll with IntelliTravel, this is so cool. When you enroll, you get your own personalized website, like your own website, like Expedia. I'm sure most of you have gone on Expedia and done some kind of booking. Well, our website is no different than that. I can give a client my website address. They can go on there and book their own travel, and I get the commission for it. It's awesome. I get the commission for it even though I didn't do the work because it was booked on my website. Yes, I love that. I love that. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't understand, when you go on Expedia or any booking website anywhere, and you book any kind of travel as a consumer, you are paying a travel agent commission because travel agent commission is built into all prices of travel. It just is. That's the way the vendor sets it up. So if you're going on and you're booking travel yourself, you pay a travel agent commission even though you did all the work yourself. So you may as well have your own website and be booking for yourself still and keeping your own commission that you're giving to some big faceless company like Expedia or all those other ones out there. So it just makes sense to do this if you travel, especially, and if you want to make money on travel, the biggest industry in the world. Also, when you enroll, you get these sales tools and marketing materials. You can get printed materials that you can have mailed directly to your customer from IntelliTravel, and it's customized with your name or your business name on there. And you can also get business cards and stationery. And we have an email marketing system too, where I can go in there, put my customer's email address in there, and I can send them emails on a set timeline that I choose, and they just get that email automatically into their inbox. I mean, we don't spam anybody, but we can get that to their inbox. So we're always kind of like a little, a bird, a little bee in their ear about travel. And that's all included when you enroll. You don't have to pay extra for that. Now let's talk about how much you can earn as a travel agent. This is so great. This is so great. Okay, so I mentioned your website. Let's talk about this frequent business traveler who goes out to a 3-night hotel stay 3 times a month. I mean, people do that a lot. There's a lot of people who do that. In this case, give that customer your website. Give them your website and say, hey, go on my website whenever you need to book your hotel. Book it through there. The rates will be the same or similar to Expedia, but I get to keep the commission. So support me, right? So they can go on there. You could be snoozing fast asleep on your pillow. This guy or gal could go on and book on your website this travel, and you could wake up to a commission of $151 for them booking that on your website. And all you did was give them your web address. That was not hard. Not hard at all. Now, this 5-day golf trip, let's say we're going to Scottsdale, Arizona for 4 people, okay? Now, a booking like this might take me maybe 2 hours to do, probably 2 hours with the research and the, talking back and forth with the client and things like that. So about 2 hours. So what I need to do is just find out where my client wants to go, what type of hotel they want to stay in, what type of golf package they need, and I can book all of that for them. Get their billing information, their personal information, book their trip, send them their confirmation number, and they're ready to go. And you are ready to go too with your $274 commission. Awesome. That's awesome. Now, it doesn't have to be a golf trip. It can be a ski trip. It can be a yoga retreat. It can be a girls' weekend, wherever. I mean, it's amazing the possibilities with how much travel you can book and the different possibilities of, groups and combinations and packages that you can make. So really, really fun. Now it gets a little better here. A 7-day honeymoon in Cancun, complete with butler service. Yes, Cancun is beautiful. I went there for my honeymoon. I wish I was a travel agent when I went there on my honeymoon. And I'll show you why, because we did the booking ourselves and someone else, some faceless company, got to keep our commission of around $561. Like, that would have been a sweet commission to get back from your own honeymoon. And that's exactly how it works. You book that travel for yourself. You can either get travel agent rates or you can get a commission off of your own travel. So you go on a trip, you come home to a paycheck. That is how it works. I'm going on a cruise in 2 weeks to Alaska. And when I come home, I'm going to have a commission check waiting for me from doing that cruise. No brainer. No brainer. I love it. I love it. Now I should go back and say for a second, it's been talked about a lot that people say if they have an extra $500 a month, that it would totally change their financial freedom situation. I mean, $500 a month could really change a lot of things. So if you were able to do one booking, just one booking a month, and earn over $500, wouldn't that be worth your time and your effort and your enrollment in the company? I'd say it was, for sure. And my goodness, if you end up doing a 5-day group cruise for a family reunion for 20 cabins, that's only 40 people. Very doable, very doable. If you do something like this, it'll take a little more of your time because you're, arranging 20 different cabins. But even still, maybe even if it was a full day, a full 8-hour day of your time, $2,240 possible commission. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know anyone who goes to work for a day, a 9 to 5 or whatever, and comes home with $2,200. But you could do that in the amount of time that it takes to do a group cruise. You could earn that amount of money. So the bottom line is there is a lot of money to be made in travel. Even if you don't know anyone who travels, if you can't think of a single soul, that's okay because we train you. We provide you training on how to book travel, how to register all of your bookings, how to track your commission, all of that stuff. You are good to go. And plus, you've got a lot of support. We have a great team of travel agents. If you don't know anything about a specific location, you ask within that group. Somebody knows about it, somebody's been there, somebody's booked it, and they will help you. So you are not on your own. You work for yourself, but you'll never be by yourself. I promise you. You will make a lot of lifelong friends in this business. Now let's talk about how we can have fun while we learn about our business and while we travel ourselves. We're learning, we're earning, it's beautiful. We have these things called FAM trips. And FAM trips are vacations. It stands for familiarization, and it's vacations specifically for travel agents. So how that works is, I got one from, what was it called? Barcelo in Cancun the other day. So they know I'm a travel agent. They send me stuff to my email all the time. They sent me this email saying, hey, we know you're a travel agent. Basically we want you to promote our property. So come and see us super cheap. And that way you can better sell our property. So the rate for that stay was $59 a night. $59 a night for an all-inclusive 5-star resort in Cancun. And I tell you what, these things come to my inbox all the time. The hardest thing, I've been telling people, the hardest thing about being a travel agent is not taking every single one of those trips that come into my inbox because the rates are so low. And besides, even if you are paying to take that trip, which some we get for free, minus taxes and fees, if you are paying to take that trip, it's all something you can write off on your taxes because it's a home-based business. Now that's pretty cool. So when you take these FAM trips, you're just becoming better educated with your travel industry partners that we're partnered up with. You're becoming more of a professional in your field. You can say, oh yeah, I went to that hotel, that resort, and that food in that restaurant was divine. Go check it out. And that's really the purpose of these FAM trips, is to better educate us, and we can get specific vendor certifications. And all of these certifications, if you choose to do them, are free. They're optional. And they're free. You just go online and you do them at your own time and your own pace, and you earn benefits from doing them. Super cool. Now this is another trip we have. It's actually coming up in September. I forgot this one is September, but this is an Untitled trip. So similar to a FAM trip, this one is a 2-day Bahamas cruise. You go on this amazing ship, enjoy yourself, and the price you pay is only $289 for an ocean view and $329 for a balcony cabin. If you guys have ever priced out cruise cabins, you know that this is a fantastic deal. And this is total price for being a travel agent. You go on there and you live it up. All the food and drink included. Look at that. $329 for a balcony. Imagine yourself sitting on that balcony. I can see it. Now, this slide is very special to me because these are our IntelliTrust guarantees. We have 3 different guarantees. Let me talk about this first one. This is the best travel price guarantee. So what this means is if you have a client who you book something for, and then later on you or they find the price somewhere else cheaper, If it's the exact same, hotel, flight, everything the same package, we can meet or beat that price for that package. So if for whatever reason we can't meet or beat the price, this travel price guarantee tells them that they will get a credit for the difference plus 10% to use on a future booking with you through your website. So it's really great for everyone because your client gets that credit to use at a future booking, and they're guaranteed to be booking with you because they have to book through your website to get that credit. So both of you win. You get a future client, your client gets a good credit, and everyone's happy. So that's great. Now this one is the no questions asked 100% money back guarantee. And I know we've all seen that, like, on as seen on TV, no questions asked, but it's for real. If you enroll in this business and you decide for whatever reason within 30 days that this business is not for you, all you have to do is call or message the company and let them know you want to cancel your enrollment, and they will cancel your enrollment within that first 30 days and give you 100% of your money back to you, your investment fee. So, they truly want you to come in here, try this business out. We understand that it takes some, just jumping into it and trying to figure all the things out to make sure that it's a good fit for you. Because honestly, if it's not a good fit for you, we understand. And we want people in this business who are passionate about it and who want to work it and who want to do it. So they do give you that trial period to figure it out and see if it works for you. Now, when I heard about this guarantee, when I was thinking about enrolling, I was like, yes, this is awesome because, like I said, I wasn't working. My savings were dwindling. And I thought, well, the worst that could happen is I enroll and I get 30 days worth of travel agent training, and then I cancel and I get my money back. So then I know how to better book for myself, for my own travel, even if I'm not a travel agent. So to me, it was like, no brainer. I was like, yeah, let's do this. I got nothing to lose. I'll get my money back if I don't like it. And so honestly, that is what got me to enroll in the business. And I'm glad it was in place because it gave me the peace of mind to know that I had no risk financially to do this. I just had maybe a little bit of time to invest. That was all. We also have this risk-free profit guarantee, and this is unheard of. All of these really are unheard of. The risk-free profit guarantee says if you start your business, your travel business, and you work the business for 12 months, which really, if you're going to sign up, you've got to at least commit 12 months. You can't sign up and expect in 2 months that, this is going to be a fully functioning, highly profitable business. No, it takes time. Just like any other business, you've got to build your clientele. You've got to get the word out. So if you get in and you commit 12 months to your business, and if at the end of that 12 months you haven't made more money or saved more money on your own travel than you have paid in monthly fees, you will get a payment for the difference, so you will at least break even. They guarantee you will at least break even in your first year in business. Now, that really is unheard of because most businesses, when they start, they really honestly expect that they're going to take 3 to 5 years to turn a profit. And Untitled Travel is so confident in their product and in their services that they guarantee that you will not lose money in your first year. So, wow, that's something to remember, and that's something to love because that's pretty amazing. Now, you may be wondering how much it costs to get started because I have talked about getting a refund on your enrollment fee if you're not happy. The cost that it is, the investment that it is to get started as a travel agent only is this red section over here. It's $179.95 enrollment fee. So very minimal. You will earn commission on all the travel sales you make, and you will be getting those VIP travel benefits for yourself, guaranteed the best prices. And like I mentioned, you do get your very own Untitled Travel personalized website as soon as you enroll. It's set up and ready for you to start giving the website link out to people. There is a $39.95 monthly unlimited support fee that goes along with that business. So it's what, like $1.30 a day to have your own business with Untitled Travel. That's so cheap. We probably spend more than that on a pack of gum anymore. That's so cheap. So there is a lot of value in the Untitled Travel business, very much value. And you can see from what I've told you already, there's some great things to be had in a business like that. Now this middle section, the Planet Marketing Rep, this is what I'm going to talk about next. And the enrollment for this is $19.95. Less than $20 to have your very own business. There are no product purchases required. And as a Planet Marketing Rep, you earn a commission on every travel business you sell to somebody. So that's cool. You do earn overrides, which we'll talk about, and you also get your own personalized website with Planet Marketing as well. Now, the monthly unlimited support fee for being a Planet Marketing rep is $19.95. So over here in the white, over on the side, this is obviously the most popular option. This is what we call hybrid. And a hybrid is somebody who is a travel agent and a Planet Marketing rep combined. A hybrid makes sense because you're maximizing your income potential. And it makes it so you're having two streams of income because, like I mentioned, you've got a travel business and you've got a marketing business. They're two separate businesses and they work really, really well together. And that's why you'll want to be a hybrid and be able to just, get both income streams coming in. And that'll make a little more sense when I explain the Planet Marketing side of things. So to become a hybrid and have two businesses, two turnkey, fully functional businesses, is an enrollment fee of $199.90. So less than $200. Super cheap. Now again, that maximizes both opportunities. You get to book travel and you get to sell travel agencies to people and make money both ways. And of course, you do leverage the benefits and perks of both of the amazing companies that we are, Untitled Chapter and Planet Marketing. And the monthly unlimited support price for being a Planet Marketing rep and an Untitled Travel hybrid is $59.90. So less than $2 a day. Less than $2 a day to have your very own business. We spend what? How much do you think to pay to go to put your gas in the car to go to work? Guarantee it's more than $2 a day. Guaranteed. So let's talk about the Planet Marketing side of things, the marketing compensation plan. This is a fantastic way to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Like residual income, I love it. It's amazing, and I'll explain why. But Mr. Warren Buffett, we all know he's a fantastically wealthy businessman. He says we never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. And that's true. An investment of less than $200 and you could be making an amazing income. If you just get in, do the training, get to work, and treat it as a business, not a hobby, you can make a lot of money in this business. Sustained money too. Now, the way the pay works for being a recruiter is for every direct sale you make, which means for every travel agency you sell to someone, each person who enrolls, you earn $50. All right, that's the direct sale commission is $50. So Marianne, who introduced me earlier, I brought her onto the company. So when I did that, I earned $50. And anytime Marianne brings someone else onto the company, I get a 50% check match on everything she does. Everyone she brings in, I should say. So when she brings somebody onto the business, she earns $50 and I earn $25 because I'm her sponsor. And there is no limit to how many times this can happen. Marianne can go out and recruit 100 people and I get that $25 100 times over. There's no limit to how many times that can happen, or no limit to how many people I can bring onto the business. The more you have, the better it is for your paycheck. As you promote to different levels, you do earn additional bonuses and additional income. You get team bonuses, pay an extra $10 per sale on your team, and you can earn up to 6 levels of $10 bonuses, which I'll explain to you in a couple slides. It'll make more sense when you see it visually. But no limit on direct sales matches or team bonuses, and the commissions are paid weekly. So if I were to enroll somebody today, I get paid for that next week. And so it's awesome to have money quickly where you don't have to wait a long time for that. Now, we do have a builder program with Planet Marketing because obviously if you're in the marketing business, you want to get as many people to take advantage of the business as possible. So we celebrate you along the way, and you can advance through the builder program with the amount of personal ITAs, which are travel agents, that you bring onto the business. So when you get only 3 people interested in the business and enrolled, you become a bronze builder. When you have 6 active people that you've personally recruited, you're a silver builder. And when you become a gold builder at 9 active ITAs underneath you, that is when you start giving yourself a pay raise. Of course, you get paid for all those people you bring on, 3, 6, 9, all of those people, you get the $50. But when you become a gold builder, you start receiving the first level of $10 team bonuses. So what that means is instead of enrolling somebody and earning $50, you get a $10 bonus on that. So for each person I bring on, because I'm a gold builder, I earn $60. So that's cool. Not only do I earn $60 when I enroll somebody, I actually earn $35 when Marianne brings somebody on because I'm her direct sponsor and I get that team bonus. So you can see if you've got a fair amount of people beneath you you can really be getting a lot of money. Like I've got, I think I have a total of like 50 people, 55 or something beneath me. So every time any one of those people recruits somebody, I get $30. And that's where residual income comes in. I get paid repeatedly for something I did once. I enrolled Marianne one time, and for all the work that she and all the other people beneath me are doing, I get paid that $10 team bonus. And I also get a 10% match on all the travel commissions they earn. So if Marianne goes out and books a Disney vacation and earns a $500 commission, I, as her sponsor, earn $50. And that doesn't come out of Marianne's pocket. That comes from the company, from IntelliTravel, basically as a thank you, saying, hey, if it weren't for you, Marianne wouldn't be here booking this travel, and so we're giving you a thank you, and here's your 10% bonus. So I get a paycheck every month just for the work that people beneath me are doing, and it's awesome. I love residual income. If you don't love residual income, you don't understand it. So we need to make sure you do. I also get a 10% match on my personal reps matrix commission. So for everyone you have on your team beneath you, whether or not you enroll them, you get $4. We'll talk about that in the next slide. You get $4. So let's just say somebody has 50 people beneath them. They're earning a matrix pay of $4 a person, so $200 per month they're getting on their matrix pay. So if Marianne's getting that $200, I get $20 for the 10% match because I'm her sponsor. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool. And I love that check because I did the work once and I keep getting paid. So thank you, Marianne, and all the rest of you. Now with the residual income, we have a 3x9 team build matrix. I'm not going to go too in depth into this, but I just want to give you an idea of how it works. Excuse me. So once you get 2 people underneath you that you have helped start their own travel business, right here, 2 people, you unlock the matrix for you to start using. So you'll be start getting your payout of $4 per person. Let's say you have 3 people under you. You get a payout of $12 a month for those 3 people. Now this is on top of the $50 you got for each one that you enrolled, okay? Now you can see on this next level, if you've got 9 people under you, you get $48. Now you may be saying, well, 4 times 9 is not 48. True, but 4 times 9 plus 12 is 48. So you can see that works on every level, you know, the 4 and the 27, so it adds up the levels beneath it. Now, once you hit 9 personal recruits, you've unlocked the entire matrix and you have all the potential to fill and build that matrix. And if you did fill that matrix, you would have 19,683 people on your team, which would give you a residual income paycheck of $118,092 per month. That's on your residual income alone. Now that means you could just be sitting there doing nothing else, but you've got these people on your team and you're earning this residual income. So awesome, awesome. Even if you only get like 10% of that, that would still be acceptable to me per month. Heck yes. The matrix commissions are paid out monthly, and Gold Builder and above receive the 10% match on the personal reps matrix, like I mentioned before. So if Marianne's getting $480 a month on her matrix pay, I get $48, and that goes for every single person that I have personally recruited. So that's special. That gives me chills thinking about that. We also have a director program. Very, very cool. So if you hit it, you get it, which means once you hit 100 100 ITAs on your team, whether or not you enrolled them or not, you are considered a 1-star director. You are given an automatic $500 a month bonus as a 1-star director. That's on top of all your other pay, you know, on top of your recruiting fee, or your recruiting money that you're earning, on top of your matrix pay. That $500 is just a bonus for being a director. So that's awesome. And those 100 people don't have to be personal recruits that I brought in. I could have 9 people under me, and those 9 people could bring in, you know, more people to add up to 100, and I'm a director. So if you can find people who want to build and who want to make this business big, you can become director quickly and be making that money. 1-star directors receive $1,000 monthly guaranteed income from all sources of income through Planet Marketing. We're not considering the travel agent side. This is just the Planet Marketing side. So let's say for some reason in a month, you're a one-star director and you only are bringing in $800 on your pay, well, they will give you a check for $200 to make sure you're getting at least $1,000 a month as a director. So that's cool. That's cool. Now, as a director, you also get a team bonus, and that's down here on the bottom, like I talked about. So, whoops. So as a director, when you enroll somebody, imagine the gold builders right here, okay? So as a director, the gold builder gets $60 for each person they're enrolling because they get that $10 right here. And as a one-star director, you get $70 for each person you enroll and $45 for each person that your director brings on. And you can see it just goes up from there. So two-star director gets $80 for each recruit, $90, $100, $110 for each person that this five-star director brings on. We've got a gentleman in the company named Mr. Shedrick White, and he is a five-star director. So he gets an automatic $10,000 a month bonus on top of the $110 he gets for each person he brings on the business, on top of this $4,000 times $4 per person per month. So he gets $16,000 for these people in his matrix. This is per month. He gets $10,000 director bonus per month, and he gets all of these team bonuses anytime someone under him signs up somebody else or when he signs up somebody else. So you can see the earning potential is enormous when you become a director. I mean, alone, $26,000 just for being a five-star director, and that doesn't include any work that is going on. It's just if he were to stop and do nothing else, that's what he would be getting. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. Now, when you become a director, you get a Planet Marketing jacket, you get awards, you get recognition, you get celebrated, and truly we celebrate people who become directors, and we celebrate people who become bronze builders. I mean, every step of the way there is celebration. There's success waypoints that we recognize and we appreciate because we realize each step is a success, and that is important to celebrate in my mind. I love cheering people on. I love it. And we also celebrate with some bling here. We got the presidential rings and Rolex watch. So if you become a Sapphire ring earner, that means you're earning at least $100,000 a year in your Planet Marketing business. Our director, Aunt B, she's a gem. I love her. She just qualified for her Sapphire ring, so she'll be earning that or receiving that at the convention in September. And I'm really excited to see her get that because it's an accomplishment. It really is. Now, the next one down is the ruby ring, signifying that you make $250,000 or more annually through your Planet Marketing business. The diamond ring, Mr. Cedric White has that, along with some other people earning over $500,000 annually in the business. Mr. Cedric White is also just about to receive his double diamond ring, which means he's earning $1 million annually with Planet Marketing. With Planet Marketing, and that's less than with Planet Marketing, it's only less than a $20 investment if you're just doing the marketing side. So imagine paying $20 and building up a business that's earning you $100,000 a year. Amazing. Like that's amazing. So once you receive a five-star director status, you get this Rolex watch, and they have some for ladies, they have some for men, and I would be very proud to wear that Rolex watch. I'll be looking forward to that. I know I'll get one day for sure. Now, Planet Marketing and Teletravel both are turnkey businesses. They both have websites to track your business. Planet Marketing has a mobile app that you can use to grow your business. You can send people videos and webinars and flyers and things like that directly from the app. So that's very, very helpful. We have amazing training. It's all on demand. You go online and you watch it whenever you want, however you want. We have nightly, daily phone calls that we can join in to learn what the status is. With the business, we can tune in for motivation, for support, for help. And that's important to me because, sometimes you just need a little encouragement to keep going. You really do. And we also, like I mentioned, we have conventions. We have a lot of events and trainings and conventions around the nation throughout the year. And the Planet Marketing convention that's coming up next is in Atlanta, and that will be in about a month and a half. So very excited for that. I want you to pay special attention to this because this is the Planet Marketing Pledge. And this comes into play when you become a director with Planet Marketing, okay? What this means and what this says is that you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you've built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. 4 sources of income will still come to your family once you become a director. You become part of this Planet Marketing Pledge, If you were to pass away, your family still gets your pay for the life of the business. As long as Planet Marketing is around, your family will still get that pay if you pass away. So you may think, oh, well, maybe my team will falter or whatever if I'm gone. No, because the directors have made a pledge that if you were to pass away, they will basically take your team under their wing and help it keep growing, help it be prosperous still. And so in the event of your death, your family could potentially be earning more money after you pass away than they were when you were alive, because your team continues to grow. So when I heard that, I was fairly new in the business. When I heard that, I knew I was going to become a Planet Marketing Director. I knew it. It was never a doubt in my mind once I heard that, because I've got a 2-year-old daughter, and her well-being, if I'm gone, is paramount. I'm sure all of you parents feel the same way, or your spouse or whoever may be in your life that you could will your legacy to. This is in place for you through Planet Marketing. So don't forget that. Don't take it lightly. That's a big deal. It's a big thing, and it would be nice to be able to leave something for your something for your family upon your death, more than a bill to bury you. Really. Very, very important to make a decision tonight. You're either a 1, 2, or 3. After seeing this presentation, after hearing all you've heard from the person who sent you here, if you're a 1, that means this is awesome. I'm all in. I'm ready to go. As soon as I heard fam trip, I was in. Let's do it. Let's sign up. Number 2 means you have questions. You're interested, but you just have some questions, which is totally understandable. And we invite you to make sure that you get those questions answered, okay? Number 3 is no thank you. I had fun learning about the information, but I don't want to save on my own travel. I don't want to help people book their own travel, but thanks for the information. And that's okay. We understand that this business is not for everyone. It just isn't. So you're either 1, 2, or 3, and I urge you to get back with the person who sent you here and let them know where you're at. Have the courtesy to get back with them and say, I saw the presentation. This is where I'm at. Let's proceed from there. So really, the journey of success, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step. And Planet Marketing could be a very important first step for you and IntelliTravel. So don't take it lightly. This is a fantastic time to get in the business because it's somewhat young. Like, imagine if you got into Mary Kay or Tupperware in its beginning stages. Planet Marketing's only been around since 2015. So there's a lot of growth to be had. We only have 29,000 agents in the business now. When I started a year and a half ago, there were 12,000. You can see how it's growing. Now is a great time to position yourself in the early stages of this fantastic business. So I thank you for joining on tonight. That is our presentation. I'm going to stop my screen share so I can see your lovely faces. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm going to unmute you all. And if you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to ask them, because I would say if you're wondering this question, someone else probably is too. So are there any questions I can answer for any of you guys? Don't be shy.
Learned a lot, though.
Good. That's the objective.
Oh, yeah.
That's the objective.
One thing, Kenzie, can I send this webinar to my brother-in-law?
Yes, and that would be great. I will. I'll get it downloaded and I'll send it to you in Messenger. Okay.
I think this might get him signed on. I really do. I really do.
Good. Well, it's a great way to learn everything about the business and get the facts and the details. We just present the facts. I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to present the facts and let them decide if this is right for them. That's my duty. That's my duty. Yep. So yes, I will send that to you as soon as it's done downloading. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. All right. Anyone else? Constance? Tony?
No.
You good?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. I'm glad you're a member too. You've been great to have on the team. I was just reading the chat messages. All right. Well, I'm going to stop the recording.